Hello, and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Tonight I come to you with a video for Cheryl's and Mom's collectible dolls. I want to apologize to Cheryl because I told her I would make this video right away, and oh my goodness, I've had so much on me this last while. Sorry, Cheryl, but here it is about the eyes. Okay, we're going to talk about these eyes here. Okay, so let's go forward here. Now I'm going to explain this also for the person who's doing just wants to replace one set of irises, for the person who wants to do many dolls, and how to buy for many dolls, and how to measure for the and to understand how to measure the size iris that you need, even for the person who's just wanting to buy one set of irises. So let's talk about this and let's do this. Okay. Now, in Canada here, we used to be on the imperial system, which was by the inches and foot. But now we've switched over to the metric system. So, and I know United States is imperial system still, but you're also acquainted with the metric system as well. So you know about it, type of thing. But for those who don't, I'm going to explain this. This right here, from the end of my ruler. Let me make sure you're seeing this okay. I want to make sure you're seeing this okay. Let me do this right. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, where is it the best? Okay, right down here. Okay, I'm gonna hug my, there we go. Where is it the best? Oh, way down here. Okay, there's my finger. From the end of the ruler, well, right here, the end of the ruler to number 1. You'll see the number 1 right there. There's these little lines in between. Maybe if I lay it down. Okay, that is better, laying it down. Let me get this out of the way then. Okay, gonna lay it down. So now you'll see there's little lines going from the end of my ruler to the number 1. Those little lines are called millimeters. The big line in between, there's a line in between, that marks 5 millimeters. Then to the 1 is 10 millimeters. And then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's how it works. Now, when you're going to buy your eyes from Glass Eyes Online, that's where they come from. That's the name of the company on the computer. That's the store. What you're going to do is you have to buy them in millimeters. So you have to measure the eye socket. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to take our ruler, and there's our eyes. This is a pair of eyes that have been donated gladly from a doll. And what you're going to do is, now I'm just going to be a little bit on the upside down side. Let me see if I can do this right. Okay, we can do it like this. From the corner of the widest of the eyes, whoa, I got to do this way down here. What is going on here? Maybe if I back up. No, I'm going to do it the other way. Let's back up a bit. Okay, I'm going to back up. And that way I can bring it right up to the front. Okay, that is better. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, you see those little lines? So if I measure my eyes across, they're 1 centimeter. We don't care about the centimeter. It's 10 millimeters. 10 little lines across. That's what my eye measures. 10 millimeters across. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to get on your computer and go and start ordering your eyes. How do we do that on Glass Eyes Online? That's what it is. So how are we going to do this? Well, you're going to get on there, and I'm going to give you a link where you can go and you can buy them in 2 forms, plastic or glass. I buy both. That's me. Now I do a lot. I have many dolls to restore, as you have seen in previous videos of mine. So that is just I have to buy many irises. So, and I have to update my box of irises because I'm really in need of irises right now. So that's one of the things I am going to be doing. So here's the thing. When you order, you now know you need 10 millimeters. But the thing is, I would order 9, 10, 11. The reason is because sometimes, not always, you might look, just because you measure, sometimes a 9 will look better. And then sometimes an 11 can still slide in for some reason. I've had it happen. And even though you're measuring 10, one of those little lines, you can see those lines are not, very far away from each other, that you can sometimes get an 11. It looks just a little bit better. Not always. it's something that you have to look at once you get the iris in. Now they pop right back out. I don't glue mine in right away. I just have a little needle here and I just poke them back out with my, it's like a little darning needle, and I just pop them back out again. And I always pop them out. I go to the top of the eye up here because I don't want to mark the eye, but up here nobody really sees where the eyelashes are. So I just go up in here and go, and they just pop right back out. Now sometimes you'll hear a snap when you put them in, that, you know, you might, and sometimes you just won't. Don't read that they're not in. They are in, you know. Just push in on them and, you know, you'll feel that they went in. So when they come in a little bag like this, and the bag is marked on the bag 10 mm, 10 millimeters right there on my bag, 10 millimeters. Let me see if I can, it's picking that up. Oh yeah, you can see that. And it seems I had, I don't know how many, it told me on there how many I had. But anyways, those are my 10 millimeters. So now, if your doll was brown eyes and you want to return it to its original state of brown eyes, you can buy brown eyes. But you might say to yourself, you know what? I like a blue eye baby. Because most dolls came in 2 colored eyes. And for instance, Shirley Temple did. She came in brown and blue, mostly brown. But there were blue eye Shirley Temples out there. Not as many, but there were mostly brown because she was a brown-eyed child. But I have seen some blue eyes out there, blue tin eyes. And another one is Baby Beautiful, or the Miracle on 34th Street doll. She came in brown and blue. So it seems like Ideal floated between eye colors as well. I have a brown eye Baby Beautiful, and I have a blue eye one. So there you go, you know. So the Miracle on 34th Street, I have in both colors. So when I collected her, I think my big one's blue and my smaller one is brown. So there you go. It's up to you what you want to decide with your doll, or you can make her green eyes. It's up to you to decide what color you want your doll's eyes to be. This is the time you want to decide. Now, I'm going to put my doll into 2 colored eyes. I'm going to put a brown and a blue eye iris in there so that you can see what, you know, how they look. Okay, so these are my 10 millimeters. Let me get my glasses on here so I can see what I'm doing. So we're going to open up the bag and see what color. Looks nice. So we're going to put the brown in first. Let's see if you hear a snap. Maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? Oh, little one there. So that one's in. Now let's put a blue one in. Now they have to be glued in. Oh, yep. Yep, there we go. And they're in now. Now, look how beautiful those are. Aren't those gorgeous? Now you might say to yourself, oh my goodness, I think I'd rather blue. Even though you were a brown eye doll, maybe blue is better. You know, it's your call. You can also get green. You might look at it and go, well, I want you to be a green eye doll. So you can make your doll green. Again, they offer a variety of colors, but I try to stay traditional. There are some funky colors that they offer. If you're into wanting to deck your doll out even more, I guess you could, you know. But I like to stay traditional to the colors that they come in, and that would be more reasonable for the doll, and to return her to the state that she was probably bought in and manufactured at the time. But that's how you do it, and it's very simple, not a hard thing to do, very easy. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing how it's done. I think it's a wonderful thing that I came across this years ago, this company, and I've been spreading it out as much as I can. There was a couple on eBay that you could send your eyes to, and they would paint over that cracked, and they looked nice, they did. But again, it's a lot of money. You know, it wasn't extraordinary expensive, but it was still a cost that you would have to put out. This is a lot cheaper. And this is what they originally had, was irises put in. They just had irises snapped into there, just like we just did right now. It's just understanding the millimeters. For those, I did that just for those who never ever touched the metric system before. That's the only reason why I did this. A lot of people are educated in it, and maybe have worked with it before, especially if you sew and things like this too. But a lot of people are not. And I've had many just thank me for explaining it on other videos there. Makes them more comfortable. So I hope that helped those that were maybe a little bit edgy and just didn't understand the metric system. That's what that was there for. And we always need a brush up. And once we learn this stuff, it's not so scary and very easy to buy our parts and supply ourselves properly with the proper supplies for our dolls and making them beautiful again. That's what we're about, making our dolls beautiful one more time, giving them the beauty that they deserve. And but I hope you enjoyed this, and give me a thumbs up if you like it and a comment. It's very easy to do. I will put a link down below again for this site to go to, and it's been wonderful to find them and to buy from them. They're great to buy from, and again, like I say, they're cheap. When you're buying, you're not going to put a lot of money, an extraordinary amount of money. Now, for somebody like me, I'll put out $50 worth of lenses, and I buy both plastic and glass. One time I'll do my first run will be a pure plastic run of lenses, and then the next time I'll make another one just all glass, because glass is expensive. They're more pricier, and I want two colors, brown and blue, and then I do once in a while I'll sneak in some green in there as well, and that's another buy for me. I usually use the plastic because that's what was in these dolls, was plastic. We want to return them back to their original state, and this is when plastic was coming in. But once in a while, I just love the look of the glass. Now, you can buy some glass ones and go, I see what you mean, Tammy. But I want to return her to the plastic. A lot of my dolls have the plastic in it because that's what they were originally. But there are just some I've snuck in some glass ones because it's in my personal collection. And I just love the look of the glass. If they're clear. These look plastic, you can tell, but so do the original eyes. They look plastic. If the eyes were in okay condition, you would see that they were plastic in there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot out of it. And like I say, for just your one set of eyes, just buy, if you say, look, I like to return it to brown, then buy, if you measure your doll's iris, it comes out to 7, then you want 6, 7, 8. That's what you want. Now, if you want to do, say, look at, I might want to go a little further and just look at the blue, then you would want 6, 7, 8 of your blue as well. And that won't run you very much money at all, So, I mean, you're looking at maybe $10. Like, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the plastic eyes. Might even, I don't know, and then with your shipping. And especially if you're buying within your own country, if you're Canadian, to my Canadian people out there, it's going to cost you a little bit more, of course, but it's well worth it, and you can see the beauty that the eyes come back to. Just gorgeous. So I think they're wonderful looking. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this and you got a lot out of it, and you're looking forward to restoring those doll's eyes. Don't be scared of it. Jump in and you'll be fine. Give me a thumbs up if you like, and give me some mail in the air. I appreciate it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.